Hey y'all, I've been such a lazy gardener this summer. We have had a super hot summer. Just really humid, tons of rain. And I was really lazy this summer, but today's a beautiful day and I'm back in the game. I want to show you guys how I do my green beans. So when I start green beans, you just take a packet, and I have 3 different kinds of green beans that I'm growing right now. These Rocador and Green Lake bush beans. And then what I do is I put my seeds on a plate with a wet paper towel. These are already a little bit sprouted, but I just cover them up like that. You can see all the seeds that were in there before. And I let them sprout. So 3 days later, I get my little bean sprouts, and I go ahead and I take them and I put them right into a Rockwell cube. You can see these are ones that I already did. So instead of putting them in the Rockwell cube and sprouting them, what I found is they tend to get intended to mold in the Rockwell cubes, and it'll ruin like the whole tray of Rockwell. So you just put them in the paper towel, wet them when they sprout, then stick them in the Rockwell. And any that don't sprout, I throw away. This whole batch sprouted, but sometimes I'll get a bunch that didn't. And so you can see that I put some of them in here too. So these are all beans that I sprouted. I've got a lot of little plants growing. I've got some buttercup squash that are starting, some muska squash, which is a Florida heirloom. I've got some tatsoi, snake bean, which a friend gave me. I'm excited to try that. Lots of sugar snap peas, because I do love those. Something new I'm trying is cauliflower. These haven't come up yet. Anyways, you can see I'm really getting excited about growing into the fall. I love fall. I love the weather. But once they sprout, you're going to get this, nice little green bean plant. And this one I took out of my tower to show you guys how healthy it looks. And this green bean plant is 10 days old. So this sprout here is 3 days old. I'll let it grow in here for about another 4 or 5 days, and then I'll put it in the tower. And then 10 days later, this is what it's going to look like. So I would say that this green bean is like 15 days old from seed, starting from seed. And I'm already getting the beginnings of flowers. So I'm going to have green beans within 30 days, which is really exciting. So let me show you a little bit about what's going on with my towers. I took them all down and I re-put them back. I'm starting to put them back up now but I took them all down for cleaning for about a month. And this tower I just planted up yesterday. So this is looking really beautiful. I've got broccoli and basil and lots of tomatoes on here. Tarragon and marjoram. And watermelon, yay! I forgot I planted watermelon down there. Cauliflower. And then as far as the rest of my yard goes, I really let it go. I didn't want to do any ground gardening at all because it's just too hot. But I let this pumpkin plant just take over my yard, and you can see that it really has. In fact, it took over the entire backyard, and I had to cut it way back a couple weeks ago. But I'll show you one of the pumpkins. And down here is one of the pumpkins. So off this one pumpkin plant, we've already harvested probably 20 pumpkins. And this thing will grow until the first freeze in December. And I'll save the seeds and I'll replant. And then down here, all I've got going on right down here in this ground garden is sweet potatoes. And I just filled in my little blocks with some more soil. And I'm going to be planting carrots. Not going to get too aggressive with the ground garden until the weather gets a little cooler, and then I'll plant broccoli and such. But anyways, that's what's going on in my backyard right now. Not tons and tons. It's been a lazy summer, but I wanted to give you guys an update. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Be a lazy gardener. Grow a tower garden. Bye.